Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Eden Hazard, Gareth Bale, David Silva. These are just some of the legends of football that have retired in 2023. We will never get to see their magic again. So today, we put together the best 11 from the retirement class of 2023 as a farewell gift to their football legacy. We will start from the goalkeeper position and work our way up to the striker. Let's begin. For the goalkeeper position, it can be no other than Gigi Buffon. The World Cup, no less than 10 Italian championships, 975 games. This is the legacy of Gigi Buffon. A Juve legend, a Parma legend, and an Italian icon. He retired at the young age of 45.
What?
Many claim he had at least another 5 years of good football in him.
What the fuck?
But we have to respect the wishes of a man that set a benchmark for all Italian keepers to come. Do you think Donnarumma will be able to come close to Buffon's legacy, or has he already done too much to win the heart of Italy? Center backs. Diego Godin. This Uruguay legend, who almost drowned when he was 4, was called the best central defender in the world by The Independent during the 2018 World Cup, and despite his lack of pace and athleticism, he was one of the most consistent and reliable center backs in the world. After his breakthrough season for Villarreal in 2010, he moved to Atletico Madrid, where he spent the best 9 years of his football career. He became the captain and the foreign player with the most appearances for Atletico. Godin was in the running for the Ballon d'Or in 2015 and 2018. Considering he was a center back, that is really impressive. To complete the center-back pairing, I chose João Miranda, another player that has seen his best years in Atletico Madrid. He joined them in 2011, and in 2014 he helped Atletico win their first league title in 17 years, and was nominated as the best La Liga defender alongside Sergio Ramos and Atletico teammate Felipe Luis. He will certainly be remembered by his goal in the extra time against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. It was the goal which broke Real Madrid's 25-game winning streak that stretched back all the way to 1999. For the left-back position, I had to choose none other than Jonas Hector, a one-club man whose legacy at Cologne will never be forgotten.
Takes it on and scores!
He was a real captain in every sense of that word. He gave his life to the club, city, and the fans, who called him Mr. Reliable. He was a true legend of football that couldn't be tempted by fame or money. From 2010 to 2023, he had 377 appearances and 25 goals for the German side, including his time in Köln too. The jewel of his career will certainly be his goal against Wolfsburg, which was named the Bundesliga Goal of the Year in 2018. For the right-back position, I chose Šime Vrsaljko, a player that maybe didn't have the greatest club career, but he was a pillar of the Croatian national team, and his performances for his country were far better than the ones for his club. This may be because of his lack of professionalism and raw skill, which he made up for with his passion and love for his country. He was one of the youngest Croatian captains when he captained the team against Argentina in 2014. But he will be remembered for being a crucial component of Croatia's team that got to the final of the World Cup in Russia in 2018, where he got injured and then replaced by Josip Juranovic. After the injury, he simply wasn't the same as before. If you're enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe to help me reach 500 subscribers. Midfield. David Silva. David Silva was always underrated, and so was his retirement. When he arrived at the Etihad, only a few can say they knew he was going to be a crucial part of Manchester City. But 436 games, 77 goals, 140 assists, 4 Premier League titles, 5 League Cups, 2 FA Cups, and 3 Community Shields later, nobody can discredit his role on the blue side of Manchester. Cesc Fabregas. Fabregas was Arsenal's youngest professional player when he made his debut in 2003. It took the Spaniard 5 years to develop into a true leader and earn himself the captain armband for the Gunners. His incredible games for Arsenal put him above the likes of Iniesta and Xavi in terms of chances created, goals created, and assists. His transfer to Barcelona was one of the longest transfer sagas at the time. After his spell at Barcelona, in 2014, he returned to London. Only this time, he was wearing blue instead of red. Fabregas spent 5 years playing for Chelsea, followed by 3 years in Monaco, and the final stage of his journey was in Como, Italy, where he retired from football. Mesut Özil. Mesut Özil started his professional career in Schalke, where he spent 3 years before joining Werder Bremen. But the world really got to know Özil after his incredible performances in the 2010 World Cup, which resulted in a transfer to Real Madrid. At first, he was brought in to be a substitute for Kaká, but after the Brazilian got injured, Özil took his chance and truly made the most of it. He finished the season with 25 assists, more than any other player in Europe that year. And it's not like that season was a one-off. He went on to be the La Liga's assist leader for 3 straight years. When he joined Arsenal in 2013 for around 45 million euros, he was the most expensive German player in history. After a brief adjustment period, Özil reclaimed his assist king title with 20 assists in the Premier League. His decline was caused by injuries and falling out of favor with the Arsenal head coaches. After the Europa League final in 2019, he voiced his frustration with Unai Emery. Ever since then, he was constantly linked with moves away from the Gunners, which ended in 2021 after he joined Fenerbahce for a fee of around 8 million euros. He would only spend 1 year at Fener before joining Başakşehir, where he retired from football after playing 426 games at the very top of football. Wingers. On the left wing, Eden Michael Walter Hazard came from a footballing family. Both of his parents were football players that played professionally and semi-professionally in Belgium. With their experience and knowledge of the sport, they insisted both Eden and Thorgan go to France instead of Belgium, as there were a lot more opportunities and better conditions. Considering both of the brothers achieved great things in football, we can safely say they were absolutely right. In 2011, Eden was a crucial part of Lille's championship and cup-winning team. A testament to that is the fact he was named the Ligue 1 Player of the Year. A year later, in 2012, it was confirmed Hazard would be joining Chelsea. His time spent playing for the Blues was full of ups and downs. There were times he was hailed as one of the greatest players ever, and others when the fans called for his departure from the London club. In 2019, after being named the Playmaker of the season, he expressed his desire to leave the club in search for a new challenge. And he certainly found it in Madrid. His spell at Madrid will be remembered by his poor fitness and a drastic dip in form. He arrived as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo, but left as Hesse. On the right wing, we have Gareth Bale. The best Welsh player of the 21st century certainly made an impact on the world. It's a shame that in his prime he was often overlooked due to the pure brilliance of his teammates like Ronaldo. Maybe that was the reason he started to treat football as a hobby and picked up the golf club. In 553 games, he scored 185 goals and had 137 assists. Pretty impressive for a player that started playing football as a wingback for Tottenham. And finally, on the striker position, we have none other than Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It seems like every year we hear of a dozen next Messis and Ronaldos who are predicted to light the football world on fire, but there will never be a new Zlatan. It feels as if every year he had a goal that was a contender for the Puskás Award. Ibrahimovic is one of those players whose goals and actions will forever live rent-free in our minds.
Oh, look at that!
The LA Times advert, that incredible first game in the MLS. These are just some of the things we will remember him for. What made him so special is his incredible mentality and courage to do what others wouldn't even dare to think of. He was truly a one-of-a-kind. He scored 496 goals and had 205 assists in 827 games. 10 titles, 5 times top scorer in the top 5 leagues, and 62 goals for his home country Sweden. He was arguably the third most impactful player in modern history after the obvious duo of Messi and Ronaldo. The only trophy missing in his cabinet is certainly the Champions League. How would your retirement 11 look like? Have I missed out on your favorite player? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video and would like to support my channel, please like and subscribe to help me reach 500 subscribers.